Welcome to Prepared and Callable Statements in JDBC. After watching this video, you will be able to describe the purpose and advantages of prepared statement and callable statement objects in JDBC, explain how to securely execute parameterized queries using prepared statement, explain how to call stored procedures with callable statement, describe the differences between statement, prepared statement, and callable statement, and describe common use cases, best practices, and error handling techniques. You already learned about the basics of executing SQL commands using the statement object in an earlier video. While a statement is easy to use, it has limitations, such as vulnerability to SQL injection and inefficiency for repeated queries. In this video, you'll dive into the prepared statement and callable statement objects, two advanced alternatives that address these issues. These objects not only make your applications more secure, but also improve performance and enable the execution of stored procedures. A prepared statement is a JDBC object used to execute parameterized SQL queries. Unlike statement, it allows you to use placeholders in your queries, denoted as question mark in the code, which are later replaced with actual values. The main advantages of using a prepared statement are as follows. It prevents SQL injection because input parameters are treated as data, not executable code. It also improves performance because the SQL query is pre-compiled and cached by the database, making repeated executions faster. And lastly, it enables easy reuse because the same query can be executed multiple times with different parameters. This is an example of using a prepared statement object to insert data. This code inserts a new book into the table with the title new book, the author X, and price of $25.99. The SQL query includes placeholders, using a question mark, for values that are later replaced with actual data using the setString and setDouble methods. The executeUpdate method executes the insert command and returns the number of rows affected. This is an example of using a prepared statement object to update existing data. This code updates the book's price to $30.99. Update modifies rows based on the condition in the where clause. Reusing the same query structure for different parameter values improves efficiency. This is an example of using a prepared statement object to query existing data. In this code, the select query retrieves the data and the parameters make the query dynamic. Iterating over the result set allows you to process each row returned. A callable statement is used to call stored procedures in the database. Stored procedures encapsulate SQL logic on the server, enabling efficient and reusable operations. This is an example of using a callable statement object to call a stored procedure by using an input parameter. In this code, the procedure getBooksByAuthor takes an input parameter author name and retrieves books written by that author. The setString1 author X method sets the value of input parameter 1, which is author name in the stored procedure, to author X. This is an example of using a callable statement object to call a stored procedure by using input and output parameters. In this code, the output parameters allow the stored procedure to return values to the Java application. The registerOut parameter method specifies the type of the output parameter, which in this example is java.sql.types.double. The prepared statement object supports retrieving auto-generated keys, such as primary keys, during an insert operation. This is an example of using a prepared statement object to insert data and retrieve a generated key. In this code, the auto-generated keys are returned using getGenerated_keys, which is useful for tracking newly inserted records. Proper error handling is critical when working with prepared statement and callable statement objects. This code example shows how it can be used to handle SQL exceptions. In this code, the try and catch statements catch any exceptions that happen during the try block when creating the prepared statement and executing the query. If anything fails, for any reason, the exception is passed to the catch block and a message appears on screen, enabling the developer to troubleshoot and fix the issue. Catching exceptions ensures your application can gracefully handle errors such as invalid queries or missing tables. In this video, you learned that a prepared statement object enables secure and efficient execution of parameterized queries, preventing SQL injection. A callable statement object allows you to call stored procedures for encapsulating complex SQL logic. Auto-generated keys can be retrieved using prepared statement for maintaining table relationships, and proper error handling ensures that your application can gracefully handle exceptions.